This is Eric Best, and you're listening to Car Sessions 2035 with Coolie Ranx. Turn it up, tune it in, fill your cup with the sound medicine. Hello, operator, are you listening? Coolie Ranx on a mission. Catch the fire, turn the ignition. Coming to you loud sound system. Let me show you valiance and valor, a hero that must make a stand. Shine your light, this night isn't over.
See if you got me. You got me good here. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I am your host, MC Coolie Ranx, here on Car Sessions 2035, and it's a big day. It's a big day in New York City. You know, we got sunshine, rain tomorrow, but we got sunshine today, and it's hot as a mall. We have in the building, ladies and gentlemen, in the building, we have the special guests, which are Stop the Presses. Yes, in the building. Yes. Y'all gotta chill out right now. Y'all gotta chill. Thank you so much for joining us here. And I'm gonna say something to the public because they may not realize. We were talking last night and shit, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. New York City is a crazy place, and it makes you drag you some places where you don't want to go. I would have been pumped all of the information out on you guys early this morning, but I was in court all day. It's New York City life. It's what it is. We're getting back to the business. Thank you very much for joining us. Stop the Press. We got Danny and Ali in the building. Big up yourself, Danny and Ali. Wow, Guan.
Yo, what up, Coolie Ranx?
Were you guys taking a trip in the country or something?
We went to go check out possibly a new tour bus.
Ah.
Yeah, we just put an offer, so fingers crossed, guys, that our offer goes through and we can get a new bus.
Okay, very good, because I know you guys had some trouble with that the other day, and you got some funds from the general public here supporting the band. That's love right there. That's a brilliant feat to do. You know what I mean?
Totally.
I can remember.
Yeah, we are humbled by people's generosity, for real. That was crazy.
I'm saying there was times where you couldn't reach out to anyone and get a dime. So it's to show you that the times have changed and that people love what you're doing and support what you're doing. So that's a big deal right there. Big deal.
It really is.
Yeah, man, big deal. Boom. So we got you guys on the show here, and the duo is back at it again. You got a new album out, but we're gonna celebrate your album Money in the Bank that was released 2019 July the 14th. Is today the 14th? The 4th?
July the 4th.
Okay,
July
there we go.
4th.
My corrections. Thank you. So it's yesterday. That's all right. So congratulations on and making it for what is that? 4 years? Is that 4 years?
3 years. 3 years. Yeah, it came out 4th of July 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's wild.
And so from that, you jumped to New York, or was that before you got to New York? Was that your springboard?
Before New York, we were doing our thing in Miami, which is kind of like where the band, originated from. And
and then we did money here. That was like we moved here. We had some songs kind of like halfway written,
right,
and we finished them here in our apartment, and then reached out to Agent Jay, and we were like, "Hey man, do you possibly want to like do these songs with us?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, def. Send me your demos." And dude, it just went from there. It's like we picked a date. He picked a studio. We picked dates. We got everything rehearsed, and everything fell into place. And we love the guys that we're playing with, Jack and Steve. Big up Jack and Steve.
Yep.
Oh yes, big up Jack and Steve. Big up Jack and Steve in the building. So you had money in the bank. So you made money in the bank. Is that how it went?
And that is both literally and figuratively why it's called Money in the Bank. It is a lyric in one of our songs, self-titled song, Stop the Presses. But that was also the joke between Danny and I because it was self-released. Yeah. So, Money in the Bank was a big chunk of money in the bank for Danny and I.
Yeah. Congratulations. That's an investment. So when you're doing music like that and you're investing in your music, it's like you're buying a car or you're buying a house or you're doing, you're doing something together. That's the bond that could never be broken.
100%. You give everything. You give all your time, all your money, all those hours. Put everything into it, and then your heart because you're writing these songs. Yeah. So it's really like our baby.
I support the duo. I support the duo. Yeah, everybody like Batman and Batwoman rocking together.
Power couple. We're out here. Power couple Denali.
Definitely making it happen. So I think we got a couple of your videos we're gonna drop here, and then we're gonna talk about the new record because it's a departure. We're gonna talk about that in a couple of minutes. Mr. Ryan, could you play one more of their videos?
Well, I sent you.
Mr. Ryan. Mr. Ryan.
Back to you.
Oh, thank you for that. I hope the audience was able to. We can hear anything back here. We couldn't hear anything. So
I just didn't turn it on for you. They could hear it.
oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. So one of my favorite songs. And you can tell me if this is the same album because I'm not too privy to the album, but I am privy to the cuts. I like this one. This one here was sassy. This one I like this one. We're gonna play this one right here right now. See if you remember this. Who's Hugo?
You're gonna make it through the day. We'll make sure everything's okay now. No one's playing now with your new friends.
In the building, we got Jenny Whiskey, Karen Conrad in the building, Tara in the building, Adam Smith in the building, Jim Blake is in the building, Tara is in the building. What's up, all of the crew there on Twitch, Facebook, and on YouTube? Wagwan. I got this thing right here. I can see all the people that's watching. They say car sessions with a band in the car. That is the first. That is the first. I believe that is the first.
I thought you had to be in the car if you want to be on the show.
No. It's optional. Adam says, boom. Coolie lives
Trying to
in
be
the
like you,
future.
Coolie.
No. I'm trying to get a home studio. I'm trying to play keyboards. I'm trying to play guitar. Come on, stop it. Why are you trying to be like that? So listen, what I was thinking when I hear this record and the new record, it's such a departure. Like it's huge. It's a big record. What made you go in that direction?
Thanks.
No,
For the new record, you're talking about
Yeah.
Forgot It?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Honestly, we were nervous about that too because it's big. It's a lot. And we kept like asking each other, like, this is crazy. Like, why do I want to write this? Why do I want to play this? Why am I, messing around with these sounds and kind of changing stuff? But for the both of us, we heavily believe in like you write the songs that you're writing, and you gotta trust your art. Sometimes you gotta trust your gut, and I feel like it's always good to have like I don't know. I mean, we've been writing music together for so friggin' long now that it's just like it's nice sometimes having a sounding board. So when you're trying out these new ideas, and it's like, yo, are you feeling this? Like, am I crazy? But like, I kind of like this, and I feel like the whole new record was really like that for me. Anyway, I don't want to speak for Danny.
Like, for us, a big part of it was even part of what we were like trying to do with money was like get serious about playing the right rhythms. Like, we needed the drum beat, we needed the bass drum to be in the right place. We wanted the one drop to be there, and like Money in the Bank was like us doing our homework. You know, it was like us like slowing down and being like, yo, what are we really trying to do here, and how are we really trying to support the genre? And now we have our feet on the dance floor. We know what we're doing, and we get to like now expand it a little bit more because we're all weirdos. We're a little bit weird on top of everything else that we are as people. And then Jack and Steve are weird too, and they're like right there along with the journey. So we wrote more of this record in the room, and like you hear it, you hear the room of this record. We played this record live for each other before anybody got to hear it, and like that's where a lot of the power comes from.
Wow. Let me just ask you. I want to make sure I get the right track here. A1 makes the best of it. That's it.
It's called Make the Best of It.
The best of it. I just want to make sure I pick the right one.
Yeah,
You sent me two. You sent me 2 or 3. But I just want to make sure.
3. I said you make the best of it. That's perfect first song.
Yeah.
That one was on the Scott Cares comp.
Yeah.
And I mean, from the title, you can kind of understand what the meaning of the song is.
I'm just gonna turn the volume down. For those who are not prepared, this is the latest. This is the latest of Stop the Presses. This guy Stop the Presses on Sessions2035, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe you'll put it in.
From the station, when I feel it start to rain, I keep on thinking about tomorrow. Will it ever be the same? Oh, we can't pick up the pace, 'cause we still got a long way. So let's make the best of it. Make the best of it. Make the best of it. Make the best of it.
Fire! I can't give them too much. Yep. They got to go out and buy it. Let them get a little taste of it and get hungry. Yeah, man. That's a big record, man. That's a big record. I don't know if the people are ready, but are you playing this out yet? Have you started playing this out?
Some of the songs, people have heard some of the songs, and it's crazy because like people like right after the song is amazing. Like, I love this shit. This is funny.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you know, it's like one of those things where that's never really happened before, and it's really great that people are responding and people like recognize that this is pick out lyrics that like we're playing live, bro. Listening to it, to pick out like specific things. Like people will be like, oh my god, dude, that one song, Fat Cats or whatever. The cat song is great, it's amazing, or like that. Like, you know, I really love the dance hall song.
Yeah, it's cool.
Before we let you go, we're gonna drop the Fat Cat just because you spoke about that. As we end tonight's Swamp Money, it's gonna be one more time. Stop the Presses, we're gonna go to
Just a
Car Sessions 2035 with Coolie Ranx.
All right. We're gonna have one more video. Let's talk a little bit. When's the next show coming up?
Friday.
Friday.
Yep,
That's in Brooklyn.
that's in Brooklyn, Sovereign Brooklyn. We're playing with a bunch of really dope bands. The Royal Club, they're from Mexico.
Okay.
Called Scam. More Mexicali ska punk reggae party. It's gonna be dope. Mutate and the End Times playing as well. It's gonna be a fun night. So Friday we still are selling some tickets for that. People gotta jump on it. Sovereign Brooklyn starts at 8
Sovereign Brooklyn at 8 o'clock. Sovereign Brooklyn at 8 o'clock. For those of you who are in the New York, Brooklyn, even the tri-state areas, Connecticut, New Jersey, definitely you can come through. You're welcome into New York, into Brooklyn. In fact, Brooklyn
Oh,
is the
hell
best
yeah.
place to be. Mhm.
And definitely, like, to see some different kind of ska, like, you know what I mean? Like, Latin American ska is huge right now. We're really stoked on this show.
Cool. Yeah, you guys have done something different here with the music. I'm not gonna lie. I'm listening to his. Let me just throw it out there because I have a ska connoisseur in the background, Mr. Ryan. I'd like to bring him in there and hear his opinion, because if you look at his wall, all of that is ska back there. You see that? Can you see his wall back there?
Yeah. Ska.
My ska aficionado over there. What say you, Mr. Ryan? What says you about this new album? I'm gonna give you some ratings here now.
I actually haven't heard the new album yet.
What about those songs? What about that song?
Those I loved. They were
Oh,
great. I
okay,
can't wait to hear more.
that's a good review.
Yeah.
That's a good review. That's a good review. Let me see what the audience is saying. Here we are. Let's see what they're saying. Ooh, we got more. Woo woo, DJ Monkey Man in the house. Okay, that's Tara. Yes. Christian Les Perez is in a new album is fire. There you go. There's one. Big up Ali and Danny. Adam says today I got introduced to someone to Stop the Presses music and they loved it. That's what's up. They're awesome to open the doors. There you go.
Hey.
That's Adam Smith. Christian Les Parents. Yeah, that's it. Les Parents. Maybe it's French. New album is fire. And woo, DJ Monkey Man in the house. That's Tara. Let's see what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Stop the Presses in the house. We're about to leave in a few minutes. I think we have time for one more video. And hold on. The new album is awesome. Y'all got skills for days. There you go. So you moonlight a lot. Let's get into that a little bit. And it's fire. This is another one she's saying. Tara says fire. Let's get into that a little bit. You moonlight with several different bands. Is it just to keep your chops up, or is it that you're starting a new revolution here? What's up?
With interesting groups and friends and musicians, because I don't know if it's like keeping my chops up. I suppose it's like keeping my brain up. I don't know.
Because you play with a variety of bands. You don't just play with ska bands. You play with every kind of band. Like,
well, not every band. I'm not like in every band.
I've seen some crazy stuff. I was like, what the hell?
I'm in Crazy in the Brains, and I'm playing keys with them. I actually am I'm a fan of theirs. So when they asked me to play, I was like, oh fuck yeah, like that's gonna be really fun for me. I like punk rock, like I like so much music. I love ska music, don't get me wrong. That's definitely number one in my life. But I don't know, I just like, yeah, this year just kind of joined some new projects and Rude Girl Review as well. That's been a lot of fun. And just doing tracks and stuff for a very talented man named Coolie Ranx.
Thank you. And
all
trust
day,
me,
every day.
you're saving my. Thank you. You've been saving my bum in all of those collaborations. I appreciate you. They're asking where. They're asking.
Yeah, we might have something special for everybody
Yeah.
as well.
For sure. We'll talk about that off the air. They
Talk
never
about
know. Also, Adam is asking, where do you buy your record from?
You cannot buy the new record yet. So
Oh.
the reason that
It's
a
not
few of
available.
our
You
fans
mean I
have
got
it,
exclusive stuff right now?
Yeah, this is all hush hush.
it's very
I
hush
got
hush.
some
The album
exclusive
is
stuff
coming
right
out. It's coming out this fall with Jump Up Records.
Oh, I just got some
yes.
exclusive stuff. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Wow, thank you. Oh,
Best press bootleg copies when we were
wow.
store. So you got it.
Yeah, big up to Chuck Ren, Jump Up,
Yeah,
dude.
big up, Chuck.
As soon as we got it,
He's got a
he
big
went
record on his hand. He's got a big record on his hand. He's got some work to do, Chuck. You got some work to do, Chuck. All right, okay. We're gonna say good evening and good night to you guys and drive safely. I hope you pulled over.
the South by without vinyl.
He yeah, he's been wonderful, and so he rushed us.
Oh,
Copy,
you're
and we saw
freezing. You're freezing.
We honestly sold way more of them than we should have. We were only let like two go every show. People.
I wonder if it's only. Am I the only one that's free? Can you hear them? Right.
Friday for
Okay.
24.
Cool. Because you're freezing. Chris Malone said fresh off the presses. I'm just reading the comments here. Thank you guys for joining in again on another Wednesday evening. This is a lot of people coming here. Good night to Stop the Presses and good night to Coolie. Thank you, Jim. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start doing giveaways. So I think in about 2 to 3 weeks we're gonna do some giveaways. So hang tight, guys, because I think I'm feeling a little generous.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah.
yeah, because you know what? Somebody always gives me something. When I do these shows, like the bands always give me something. So I think it's only fair to return the favors to some lucky person on time. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Next week we have the Bandulus on next week. Yes, we have next week the Bandulus. So we'll get on that, and we'll talk to you soon. Mr. Ryan.
Yo,
Yes.
give our love to Jeremy, man. We love those folks.
Really
Definitely
do.
will be doing that. Let me say a big up to Mr. Ryan back there that's holding it down for me and making sure that I look good. You know, he doesn't do my makeup. Shout out to Danny and Ali in the building of Stop the Presses. You know what? I didn't get a chance to shout out Carol. Big up Carol. And there's a new young lady in the band. Yes.
Sarah.
Big up Sarah in the building. Big up itself because we seen you too. We know you're doing your thing. Stop the Presses is definitely a band to look forward to. And we love you in New York City. We're glad that you migrated here and not stayed in Miami. Big up.
Oh,
Me too.
us too.
No, by the way, your music kept us going through the pandemic, so you definitely know there's enough respect. You know, we was playing all of that through the pandemic. Enough respect. We're gonna play one more video and call it an evening. Good night to you and farewell. We'll see you guys soon. See you maybe Friday at where's that place you playing?
Sovereign.
At Friday at Sovereign, or definitely in Connecticut at whatever that show is, the Rude Girl Review. Definitely there, but possibly Friday.
All dressed up with nowhere to go. Walking with a dead man over my shoulder. All dressed up with nowhere to go. Walking with a dead man over my shoulder.
fire, turn the ignition. Coming to you loud sound system.